Richard Carr Buick GMC Cadillac in Waco, making Texas road trips possible for over 22 years, which is why Richard Carr Buick GMC Cadillac is a proud sponsor of Traveling Texas with Ann Harder.
The Mayborn is a Waco staple, teaching kids and adults about the world for years and generations around here. In tonight's Traveling Texas, Ann Harder is at the museum, which aims to make learning fun.
The Mayborn Museum has enjoyed a prominent location on the Baylor campus for 17 years, but it had its origins in the 1850s when Baylor professors would collect teaching materials for their students so they could learn more about the world around them. Today's Mayborn Museum is much more, though, than a collection of leaves and rocks. Let's go inside.
You know, time moves so quickly. It's important to preserve and understand what came before so we can know how to keep moving forward.
Rebecca Null, Assistant Director of Exhibits, Communication and Visitor Services, has justifiable pride in the scope of the museum's exhibits.
There's more than 25,000 artifacts in our history collection, but we also have a very diverse biology collection. Our exhibits change all of the time. We're always constantly doing new upgrades.
In fact, the Mayborn was built to provide dedicated space for traveling exhibits, like the world's largest dinosaurs. It's currently on display through September 26th.
That is on loan from the American Museum of Natural History in New York, so we're very excited to bring that to Waco.
The Mayborn is a wonderland for children. Its roots come from the early 1960s when Ollie Mae Moen advocated for a place for kids to find excitement in learning. Whether it's the science of water flow, light, how bees live, or the fun of bubbles, it's all a chance to learn. Also in the children's area, the Blanche M. Largent Collection, considered to be one of the most complete collections of children's toy-pressed glass in the U.S.
I actually got to help put this exhibit together whenever we put it up in 2009. So it was fun to choose the pieces and really decide what was going to look the best in the case and be the best representation of what the collection had to offer.
You can take a step back in time with a visit to the Governor Bill and Vera Daniel Historic Village. Take a stroll by these historic structures and experience life in rural Texas in the 1890s.
We have 9 wood frame buildings out here that represent life in the 1890s. And so we're in the schoolhouse, and so that's just one of them that would definitely be an example of everyday life.
The Daniels donated these structures back in 1985. After a 2-year renovation, the village was rededicated in 2012.
We do often have families that will pack a lunch and they'll take it and eat it out on the picnic tables outside. And it just makes for a really fun day.
With so much to see and do, plan to spend about 3 to 4 hours at the Mayborn.
So whether you're, 2 or 72, we hope that you come to the museum and it sparks something in you so that you want to learn more whenever you get home. And playing is learning for kids or adults. And so we're just excited to be able to offer that opportunity.
The Mayborn Museum, your chance to learn and to love learning right here in Central Texas.